As I'm about to drown, my final thought is like a crystal clear image of the Brazilian national team. Why the fuck does my brain work? How's it going, ladies? How's it going, gentlemen? How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? It's Crispy back with another life story video. Now, in the previous video, I spoke about the time an asthma attack nearly game-ended me. Yes, I nearly got eliminated from life because of an asthma attack when I was 5 years old. But 2 years later, Crispy would almost get game-ended again. Now, the story about me almost getting unalived for a second time takes place in the year 2014. So let's hop in the time machine and go back in time 11 years ago. Transitioning. Okay, we're here. Now, as I'm recording this in modern day, it's the middle of August, and the weather is absolutely lovely. You know, there's not a cloud in the sky, the sun is shining bright, it's beautiful. And this particular day, 2014, was the exact same. Now, to celebrate, the Crispy family decides we're gonna go to the beach. Now, this particular beach that we went to was about 2 hours away, so we get in the car, and 2 hours later, we're at the beach. And the beach is business as usual, you know. This beach is particularly notable for its big, massive sand dunes. I did geography. You want to learn about sand dunes? Well, I'm going to describe the beach in geographical terms. The beach was fucking cool as shit, man. So, I'm just playing around making sandcastles. I'm the king of the sand fortress. You know, it's business as usual. Business is booming. It's absolutely peak. You know, I'm just making sandcastles. I'm making the best sandcastles you've ever seen. Like, these are exquisite sandcastles. I'm the king of the fortress of the sandcastles. You know, it's business as usual, and business is absolutely booming on the beach. And the sun gets really, really hot after a while. Like, you know, it's just beaming down on me. It's just beaming down on my pale skin. And I decide to go in the water. And before I go into the water, my dad stops me. And my father stops me like a fucking cutscene or something. And he says something that just foreshadowed the future perfectly. He says, the later it gets, the further tide's gonna go out. And it's gonna drag you out if you're not careful. And you'll get dragged out to sea. And you could drown because you're not that good a swimmer. I love swimming. It's one of my favorite pastimes ever. I'm not exactly an Olympic gold medalist swimmer though. I wish I was. No, if I had a genie in a bottle, that would be one of my requests. If you drop me in a puddle, like, I probably wouldn't make my way out of it. But yeah, I'm just having a grand old time. And eventually, like my father predicted, the waves start getting really, really strong and dragging me out to sea. People underestimate waves. But you know, like, waves are just huge bodies of water going at like rapid like speed. Like, if a wave going at 20 miles per hour hits you, that can hurt like a brick wall to the face. Don't underestimate waves. Like, if a big massive wave hits you in the face, that's like a brick wall to the jaw. Like, they're not to be fucked with, bro. Don't fuck with waves, bro. Don't be texting the fucking wave that you're gonna beat him up, bro, because I promise, bro, he will pack you up. Now, on this particular day, this particular wave, he just, like, I must have said something to piss him off. Something about the way 7-year-old me was swimming, and he just drags me out really far into the sea. Now, no one takes immediate notice at first. And I remember I have this orange boat in my hand, and eventually I lose the grip of it, and it starts like floating off, getting carried away by the wave. Now, what do I do in this situation? Do I A, forget about the cheap plastic orange boat? B, try swim back to safety? C, call out for help? Or D, accept my fate? The answer is a mix of A and D. I go after the boat and realize pretty quickly that I'm fucked. Like, I'm gonna die. Poseidon or Neptune, bro, both of them, are they the same person? Anyway, the Greek god of the sea wants Crispy for himself, bro. He wants to see me unalived. So, yeah. And I'm just, like, I'm struggling to, like, keep above the water. Well, eventually, my dad sees this, and he starts, like, I'll never forget this. I see him, like, making his way out, like, to start swimming to save me, but he's moving so slow. He's moving comedically slow. I'm not, like, making fun of him or anything, but in the moment, like, it just felt like he was going, like, so slow. He was walking so, like, nonchalantly, like, casually, while I was here, like, out here struggling to breathe. And I'm making peace with the fact that I'm about to drown. I'm, like, talking to Jesus, and I'm like, Lord above, is heaven nice, because I'm about to join your kingdom. And I'm just flailing around in the water with my orange boat toy, and I'm just like, shit. Like, I've just made peace with the fact that I'm about to die at 7 years old. And my last thought, I'll never forget my last thought. This is why I'm making this video in the first place. As I'm drowning, my last thought is a 2014 Brazilian national team squad photo. Specifically that one player, Hulk, who used to play for them. Yes, there's a player called Hulk. And if I drowned in that moment, in every alternate universe, my last thought was the Brazilian player Hulk. Like, why does my brain work like this? As I'm about to drown, my final thought is like a crystal clear image of the Brazilian national team. Why the fuck does my brain work? Like, little Crispy is about to literally die, and my final thought is the Brazilian national team squad photo. Why? Now, as I'm flailing around, a woman walking her dog takes notice of me, like just flailing around, unable to swim, and she, fully clothed like a Baywatch lifeguard, just runs into the water. Keep in mind, she has like a coat, pants, everything on. She's just fully clothed. She even has a hat on, and she just starts swimming out to sea, and she grabs me, and she swims me back to safety. She doesn't have to resuscitate me or anything. I didn't like actually black out. Like, I was still like fully conscious. I just remember saying to her, "Thank you so much." And you know, my dad's thanking her, like, "Thank you for saving my son." Because, bro, he tried to save me, but like at the rate he was moving, I would have died. Like, I would have just been like flatlined. Like, I would have needed like CPR, and I don't think I would have came back to life. I'd be in heaven right now if it wasn't for that woman. If you're watching this video, random beach lady who saved my life 11 years ago, thank you so much. I'm eternally grateful. And thank you, Brazilian national team. You were my heroes that day. Thank you, Hulk, specifically. You're the GOAT, bro. Nah, he's actually like terrible. He's actually one of the worst players I've ever. I don't know how he got in the squad. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up today's video. The moral of the story, if there was one, don't swim out to sea and get carried away by waves if you're really bad at swimming. And if you're an Olympic medalist swimmer, then fucking DM me, bro, and teach me your tips. And then one day I'm gonna be in the Olympics. That's gonna mark the end of today's video. Like and subscribe for a free swimming lesson, and I'll see you in the next one. Farewell.